everybody. Hello, Alberto.
Everybody. Welcome back home, Fernando.
Thank you.
And we are here to present
The
the last section
segment.
of today. And for one team at least will be the last section of the championship.
Well, in the Bermuda Bowl we had
Three more.
In the Venice Cup, no.
In the Venice Cup, I think England gave up. So there is only Bermuda Bowl and Dorsey Trophy. Because England was losing about 100 points. But let's start with the Bermuda Bowl. No,
Very closer.
As we thought, the first match is really very, very, very close. And the USA took a little advantage after the fourth section, but then France reacted very, very well in the fifth. And so now we are going to see the sixth section. What
Please
do you
don't ask me how I think about the winner.
No, nobody can say. I don't think that we ask Zia Mahmood, we ask Helnes, we ask everybody, but nobody can say how can it finish. No. On the contrary, maybe that now for New Zealand that has shown to be really a good team. They are, but now I think it's too late. 42 points
for the last segment
in the last segment against Bulgaria, which is a strong team to me.
But I think that the member of New Zealand Open team can be very happy with his performance in this tournament. I think that
very happy. I would be very happy if I were a Bulgarian player. Yes, they've made if all the things stands like this, they are bronze medal in a Bermuda Bowl.
But we cannot say that New Zealand is a surprise because last year in Poland he finished in 4, I think. So they are
in the Olympics. You mean
they are having a very good performance for the last year, and they are knocking the door.
Yes,
maybe next year.
If they don't win this match with almost very, 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 they are again the fourth strong team in the world.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look at Venice Cup. In here, I was told that England gave up 99 points.
100 IMS is a lot.
Yeah, 100 is. On the contrary, in the second match, Poland is still fighting. You see,
but we were set in the beginning. Sweden was the favorite to win the match, and they are showing that it's not for free.
And Sweden was one of the favorites to win the Venice Cup.
Yes, I think that the bronze medal for Sweden is totally deserved.
Yeah, completely. Yes, I agree with you 100%. Let's see something about Dorsey. Okay, here
14 IMS is nothing.
Is nothing.
So Italia depended to have a very good time now, and we can see what can happen in this match.
Maybe being an expert of sport, you know Dan Peterson rule in basketball. They say when they left a lot of minutes, when your advantage is more than the double of the minutes left, you can be quite sure. So in this case, it's not.
No.
Because they have only 14 points.
It's a hand.
One
hand is enough.
Is a hand.
So
on the contrary, Sweden is it's since the fourth match is bronze medal because India gave up two sets ago.
Maybe India didn't play yesterday at the last card. No, we comment about it. They are a bit old, so they decide to not take a break during the semi-final. Yes,
a fourth place in a championship like this is a situation that you can make you happy, of course.
And Sweden, of course, is a very experimented team, so.
Okay, let's switch to Transnation. Okay, these are two fantastic matches. In the first one, Percy, the teams is 9 points ahead of Mazurkiewicz, with a very good team. We have Gavrish, I think.
Hassen.
There is a lot
Glukowski.
of Glukowski. A lot of really good. So this is completely
a lot of stars. Again, another lot of stars. So
yes,
because David Gold, Sia, it's a very strong team. Can we put the cursor on Percy? No. Okay.
Okay, but well, I know maybe is Zian Mikkelsen, Gold and
Marion is
Robson
nowadays
and Crush and
the
Sinclair.
best woman
player
in the world. So
today this morning Zia told us that she's one of the best partner he had ever in his life. Considering all his partners, she says she's one of the best.
In the other match Zimmerman by winning for twin, because in the last board,
in the second last, okay, in the board 15,
they play 7 up Trump.
I don't know what happened to Chinese team. They had played very, very, very well. Then in that board they played. And 7 no Trump with no chance.
They landed in 7 no Trump.
They landed. Okay, maybe they didn't know how. So let's have a look at the lineup of this match. Okay, no, well, I think it's the first time that Bessie doesn't play in the final. I'm not sure because...
well, tomorrow they have a tough day.
So
maybe
he needs anyway
a break.
On the contrary, I think that Joe Grew and Brad Moss are playing all the segments, while Michael Rosenberg and Jacek Psikola, they play sometime, then they play Martin Fischer. With the other French pair is Jean-Christophe Quentin, Cédric Lorenzini, and Lorenzini. How do you say Lorenzini?
Lorenzini.
No, okay.
Lorenzini.
Okay.
Lorenzini.
And well, we have said that before. Fernando has said
it's very close. Match.
It's close. Then no
nothing.
way to make any. We have no way to say who is going to win. Really, no way. Anyway, we leave our spectators to see this very, very nice. Oh, okay. Just Sandra remind us that we have also another.
In the Dorsey Trophy.
The Dorsey Trophy, Michael Becker and Arnold Grace playing against Andrea Buratti and Giuseppe Frailla. In the closed room, Alan Sontag and David Berkowitz, who both won. I think at least.
I think that this pair can make the difference because they are very great champions. They won a lot of great titles. So
I think they both won at least one Bermuda Bowl. Maybe Sontag too. I'm not so sure.
Sontag, I remember that one with the Rose Mercer team.
Yeah.
And I think that he won 95. In Bali. Yes, he won in Bali the transnational, played as a partner with Joe Gru.
So just a few years ago.
Yes, 4 years ago.
4 years ago. And they play against Aldo Mina and Ruggero Pulga, who are not as famous as they are, but they are really a good pair. But if you look at the ranking in the world classification,
but I think it's not a good...
doesn't prove anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe Sontag is better position in the open ranking.
I agree with you.
Berkovic for sure.
And I don't think that, for example, not for the way of the play, but I don't understand why Buratti and Failla should be before. You know, they have more points than Berkowitz. It sounds very strange.
No, maybe Berkowitz not play
in the last
a lot
10 years. In the last 5 years.
In the senior category.
Because this regards the senior category. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Because how can you think that there are more than 100 senior players? But no, I think this is general. But we'll check. And we'll tell you.
And tomorrow we can talk about it in the first segment.
Of course. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
see you later. Everybody.
Bye
see
for
you.
The moment.
Bye.
Trump take a spade finesse, take a roughing finesse against the jack of spades. He needs essentially trumps 2-2 and the king of spades on side. Not too much to ask, but if you knew that plus 620 was going to gain you 9 imps, you might settle for that.
So what possibilities? Ace, say he plays the ace of spades first. Even another queen of spades.
He's surely
he
not
could
going to
then
do
drop
that,
the king. No, I'm just painting a bad picture. It doesn't matter. He can do that. He can play ace and another club. He can play a small club as long as he doesn't play the 4 to the 10. Well, even that works. I think Pepsi is not happy.
No, that's not the dummy of your dreams.
No.
As defender.
Pepsi is hoping that his partner has the jack third of spades.
Yes.
That would do it.
Yes, if Declara had 3 spades instead of 4. Probably knows that's not the case when Declara turns up with 3 diamonds, but you can hope.
Six spades was tried by the old Italians.
That's potentially quite an expensive misjudgment. I'll try and see what's going on in the other room on that board. The result ought to be in already. Yes, they played 4 spades. Becker North heard his right-hand opponent open a diamond. He doubled. His partner bid a heart. The next time bid 2 diamonds, and he bid 4 spades. In the other room, Berkowitz opened 3 diamonds as West in 3rd seat. Mina North bid 4 clubs to show clubs and a major. His partner asked for the major, and North bid 5 diamonds.
5 diamonds.
Over 4 diamonds. South bid 5 hearts. Perhaps he should have bid 5 spades, but he bid 5 hearts, and his partner bid 6 spades. In other words, after North showed clubs and a major, he insisted on playing spades, perhaps because his partner hadn't tried to sign off in clubs. And let's check out Bulgaria and New Zealand, where the margin is down to 25 with 14 boards left in that match. Still some excitement there, possible. Another patented New Zealand charge. They didn't find it against France because they quit too early. Okay, new board. They're still playing in 3-no trumps. Club is strong, spade is hearts, I think. No trumping quires. It looks like North showed hearts and clubs, I think. South, but 3-no on the lead of the jack of spades. Declares likely to win and give up a diamond. And make 9 tricks one way or another.
You and I would, of course, lead the 5 of hearts to the ace and push the 9 of spades through. Not that it helps, but if Declarer finishes spades, he's down, isn't he?
If you play 3-no from north as opposed to south, you're saying?
Oh, no. A heart to the ace and spade. But
Okay.
if north is playing, then a spade is good enough, I think.
Yep. Does look normal to lead a spade. In this room, of course, south open 2-no trumps as opposed to a strong club. So the diamond fit, had there been one, would have been submerged entirely. North bid 3 diamonds as a transfer to hearts, and South's 3-no trumps denied 3 or more hearts, showed 2 or fewer. And you'd certainly assume Declarer will win the spade and duck a diamond, and he has plenty of entries back to hand, I think, king of clubs and then diamonds, to make 9 tricks easily enough. So, low diamond, don't know what West will do. I guess he'll win it and clear spades. Keep an eye on the transnational matches. Zimmerman, China is 2 imps. Percy, which is Zia Mahmood, leading by 9. Declarer has 5 diamonds, 2 spades, and 2 clubs, and West will have to discard a heart and a spade on the run of the diamonds, at which point I think Declarer can then switch tack and give up a heart, because West wouldn't have enough tricks to cash even if he had the ace of hearts. West playing the king of spades as a fake suit preference for hearts. He's relying on his partner to know that he can't have a heart entry. Now, in the other room, Declarer ducked the jack of spades at trick 1. And I'm not sure why he did that, but the defenders shifted to clubs at trick 2. Declarer won and passed the jack of diamonds, then played a heart from dummy, and I think he's going down in 3-0. This is, by not winning the first spade, playing for over tricks. I think he's going to go down in 3-0. Because East can win the ace of hearts, which he has done, and play a second spade. And he didn't play a second spade, he played a club. So now Declarer has 2 clubs, 5 diamonds, 1 heart and 1 spade. The defenders have a diamond, a club, a heart and a spade. But if Quentin had continued spades, he would have beaten 3-0. So very lucky escape for Joe Grew, following a pairs line in 3-0, it seems to me.
Probably there's going to be some bidding before it's South's turn. The only one with a real opening.
West, I think, has an opening bid, don't you? I know it's a singleton king of spades, but he'll open a club, and Rombaud, vulnerable, might pass. I'm surprised he did pass. After a club, a heart, I don't think Combeskill will bid a no trump. There seemed to be a disciplined partnership when vulnerable, and a very undisciplined partnership non-vulnerable. West presumably will bid 3 hearts, and that might end the auction.
Or 2.
Nah.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I thought you believed in losing trick count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, argue your way out of that one, Mr. Sunderland. Fair. Look,
6 is fair, yeah.
It's 6-4. Yes, you have the bear king of spades, but 3 hearts is the value bid on the hand. In the other room, Brad Moss did overcall a spade, and a very different auction. You'll see a club, a spade, past 2 clubs, so now West, with his 14 count, appears to be outbid. 3 diamonds by West, some kind of shortness somewhere along the line and a race to 3 hearts.
Somewhere.
Or maybe 6 clubs and 4 hearts. Well, the good news for Moss and Grew is they've bought the auction. The bad news is they've bought it in 3 no trumps, which on a club lead doesn't make many tricks at all.
Yeah, I didn't think North would sit for 3 no trumps.
Okay, yes, in the closed room they're playing 4 spades. Okay, on a club lead, 1 club, 1 heart, and 1 spade to lose. It's hard to see how you could avoid losing a diamond as well. Well, let's look at it on a double dummy basis. Is there anything you could do if the defenders lead a club and continue a club? I think you're just locked in dummy. You need the singleton king of diamonds pretty much. Is that too much to ask? Opening lead against 4 spades is the jack of hearts in the other room. So that gives de Clara a little more leeway. Defenders should still, I think, be in control. But let's say West wins the ace of hearts at trick 1 and plays ace of clubs and a club. And you win it and ruff a heart and play a spade to the 10. I guess the defenders just give you a ruff and discard. 3 hearts, the final contract. Low diamond lead. Are you going to play south to have underled the ace of diamonds to trick 1?
So spade, probably. Ace and a diamond. And a diamond.
So the defenders have a spade, trick, a diamond, a club, and at least 2 hearts.
Probably 3.
Yep. Looks like de Clara is going to get forced in one hand or another. Meanwhile, in 4 spades in the other room, Jack of hearts lead to the king and ace. West Lorenzini is reflecting on what to do next. And he's played back a heart, and that's very expensive. De Clara can win the 8 and queen of hearts to pitch his club, and I think he's going to make it. Bear in mind, if West plays back a heart as opposed to shifting to a diamond, he must have an embarrassing diamond holding, so de Clara will play him for at least 1 diamond honor.
I think he ought to see the risk when the 9 of hearts
is
played by North.
Maybe he played partner for a doubleton heart and thought he'd get in with the king of spades and give his partner a ruff. That's the best I can do. So, closed room, heart led, king, ace, 9, heart back to dummies 8. So now de Clara will pitch his club loser on the queen of hearts and then has to negotiate both spades and diamonds for 1 loser.
Each.
Yep. I'll keep you posted as the play advances. Meanwhile here, the 10 of hearts ducked all round with the 9 appearing gives Rosenberg 1 less top loser. That's good news, but still no realistic play for the contract. We're very happy to be joined at the micro by José Damiani, who will add his comments in English and French to ours. José has been hard at work on behalf of the World Bridge Federation and the European Federation for almost as long as PO has been around bridge. Not quite, but
not quite,
but
no.
almost.
José didn't want to come until France was leading by 28.
Okay.
Good time.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Pio. Bon, en fait, moi, c'est pas du tout mon métier que de commenter, mais je vais essayer de vous dire d'abord que je suis ravi de vous voir tous là, dans une salle comme ça. J'ai connu des salles plus fournies encore, je dois dire, parce que j'ai été un peu le créateur de ce que moi j'appelais le Bridge Vision il y a très très longtemps, et que c'est très important de voir les joueurs en live sur grand écran. Et c'est très intéressant d'associer évidemment le diagramme et l'ensemble des résultats. Quelquefois, c'est pas si simple de pouvoir suivre l'ensemble des écrans. On sait même que finalement, too many screens is a problem. C'est un peu difficile, mais enfin, on essaie de vous faire participer à l'ensemble. Et en plus, quand vous avez des commentateurs de la qualité de Barry Regal et Pio Sunderlin, au niveau technique, c'est formidable. Alors on va les laisser parler un peu.
Thank you very much, Jose. We join a hand where we're watching the play in 3 hearts. Rosenberg will lose a diamond, a spade, 2 hearts, and a club, I believe, and still has some control problems. But in the other room, where 4 spades are rated to go down in top tricks, Lorenzini won the lead of the Jack of Hearts and returned the suit to let De Clara pitch 2 clubs. De Clara played the ace of spades from dummy and found, having taken his pitches, the king appear. He now has to decide how to manage the diamond suit. And I guess he might run the 9 of diamonds from dummy, using a later spade entry to repeat the diamond finesse. That would be my best guess as to what he'll do. But he's still thinking. This is Brad Moss as De Clara, as North in 4 spades, while 3 hearts appears to be going 2 down for 200. Lots of imps at stake. Yes, I have on my.
Okay, yes, I understand.
Right,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, yes, that's better, of course. Oui, Barry Rugal peut effectivement, et c'est formidable, peut commenter simultanément les 2 salles parce qu'il a 2 écrans et lui, il voit ce qui se passe en temps réel sur les 2 tables. Alors quelquefois, effectivement, il y a une table qui est un peu en avance ou l'autre un peu en retard, comme vous voudrez. Mais c'est extrêmement intéressant de pouvoir comparer le plus vite possible ce qui se passe dans une salle et dans l'autre.
Three hearts escaped for down 1, I'm told. And 4 spades is still in play. If we get behind in the other room, we will perhaps switch. Looks like a director call, so maybe now is a good moment if there's anybody in the rooms upstairs. Maybe we'll switch tables.
In the meantime, take a look at Bulgaria, New Zealand. It's only 14 difference now.
Okay.
New Zealand have taken 28 in this set.
If Kiko or Julien is there, we're going to switch tables. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So we're in 4 spades in our match now shown. Brad Moss has just played a diamond to the 10. He's going to play a spade towards dummy, ruff the next club, draw the last trump, take the diamond finesse, and wrap up 10 tricks and gain 11 imps instead of losing about 7. And that board is finished. So a very significant swing in for US instead of 1 away.
And you already announced, Pio and Barry, you already announced. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Board 21, north-south vulnerable. Dealer north, north-south play a different system at different vulnerabilities. Here they play natural, strong no trump. I would expect south to bid 3 no trumps over a no trump and not use Stamen. But he may bid puppet Stamen instead, I suppose.
So perhaps, Barry, you can tell me, when is it used, that puppet stamen? Why do you use it sometimes and not
others? I think if you want to play a 5-3 major suit fit, you can find out about partner's hand without revealing what it is that you're specifically interested in. So here, you can get to 3 no trumps, and without letting the opponents know which major you have or which major partner has, if one of you has a 4-card major. But I'm not an expert in it. We can see, however, both tables using it, but bear in mind in this room that south bid 3 diamonds and thereby allowed the opponents to double if it was one of those hands where a diamond lead was critical. You're giving the opponents the chance to make a lead director.
Or a club.
Club is so much less likely to be critical, isn't it, when you've got king third?
You can see ace, queen, 4th is there. Could have been behind. Anyway, 4, 7, 8, 9.
Jose, while we have a minute, I'd just like to say, on behalf of the commentators and the administrators of the workers at this tournament, how much we have enjoyed being in Lyon, and especially our congratulations to the organizers of the tournament and the local staff who've made our lives so easy. The venue has been an absolute delight. I think I would have preferred the temperature to be a few degrees less hot, but you really can't blame the organizers for that, and especially for their success in getting so many juniors present to the tournament. Many applause from all of us, I think, are due, and I'm sure that you'd like to pass on your comments to the French team as well.
Thank you, Barry. J'ai l'impression que nombre d'entre vous ont compris, et pour résumer, il a fait beaucoup de compliments et exprimé sa gratitude auprès des organisateurs en trouvant que le site ici était absolument magnifique et qu'ils avaient reçu un accueil formidable. Je dois dire que effectivement, je m'associe à ces compliments et en même temps, je remercie les commentateurs, notamment du Rama, et tous les gens qui ont travaillé ici, qu'ils soient d'ailleurs français ou les collaborateurs de la Fédération mondiale de bridge. Je pense que tout le monde a travaillé dans un très bon esprit, que c'est formidable. Et maintenant que je vous l'ai traduit un peu, je crois que vous pouvez réapplaudir. Dans le même temps, je crois qu'ils vous ont annoncé la victoire de la Chine sur l'Angleterre chez les dames. Donc on a la Chine médaille d'or, l'Angleterre médaille d'argent et finalement la Suède médaille de bronze. C'est trois belles équipes. C'est un championnat formidable aussi où nous, les Français, on ne peut avoir qu'un énorme regret parce que l'équipe de France féminine dominait presque le bridge mondial ces dernières années et là ils ont fait une contre-performance extraordinaire parce que se sont même pas qualifiés pour la phase de knock-out. C'est vraiment une grande contre-performance, mais ce qui arrive dans n'importe quel sport, dans n'importe quelle compétition, donc on leur en veut pas, on leur souhaite meilleure chance la fois prochaine, mais je crois qu'un peu plus de motivation ne serait pas inutile.
So just watch what's happening on the screen now. Joe Grew overcalled 2 diamonds over a no trump and double 2 spades for takeout. North has sat for it. We can see that at one table 2 spades went down 300. Whether or not it ought to have done. It doesn't look like East has anywhere to run. After 3 rounds of hearts, North can pitch a club. Defenders can take a club rough and play a diamond, and De Cler is going to be struggling to take more than 5 or 6 tricks, and he is doubled and vulnerable. It's amazing how what looked like a France lead of 28 with 7 more to come suddenly looking a little vulnerable, and we still of course have 32 boards tomorrow. On this hand in Bulgaria and New Zealand, the New Zealanders went for 300 and the Bulgarians are playing 3 clubs doubled by East.
Seems to be not a pleasant contract either. What's the lead?
The lead was a diamond from South to the king and ace, and a diamond back.
Yeah.
And South, I think, will do best to exit with a 3rd diamond.
Yes.
And then the defenders still have 500 or so coming. 3 rounds of hearts here we talked about. Ace of clubs, club, and a rough. Diamond through. De Cler can win the ace and play the king of clubs to discard a diamond. North will rough and still have 2 trumps to come.
That's 4 down?
No, I think it's 3 down, I think.
4 trump tricks and 3 heart tricks.
No club.
Club ace.
No diamond trick, I'm sorry. I think it's 800.
Certainly more than 300.
Yes. Let's see what's happening in the other table in this match. Opening bid of 1 club by East, not 1 no trump. And I think North-South have taken East-West off the hook. They're going to play diamonds. We'll keep you posted, but it looks likely to be about an 11 or 12 imp pickup for USA.
It doesn't seem to be the right moment to bid your long suits here.
Yeah.
Spades will be very expensive for North-South.
Diamonds won't be much fun for East-West.
I think West might not be diamonds if South opens.
J'ai l'impression qu'ils sont un peu lents à scorer parce qu'il y avait un coup de 7 peut-être pour les Français, mais là par contre il y a un coup de 13 perdu qui fait qu'en fait la balance ça doit être quelque chose comme grosso modo au lieu de 28, l'avance doit tomber à vingtaine.
Let's just bring you up to date with Bulgaria and New Zealand, where, remember, North-South were defending 3 clubs doubled on the previous hand, and it looks likely they are going to get 2 hearts, a diamond, 2 clubs, and a spade for 500. So either a 5 or 11 imp pickup coming to New Zealand on the previous deal, and the margin rates to be down to single figures at the end of that hand.
So look at this. Is this an opening hand in France? The South?
Combesque would open if he was non-vulnerable, but he'll pass vulnerable.
José? Will he open? South?
It's minor. With the major, of course.
50-50. Because if he doesn't, West is likely to open diamond, and North might jump in spades or something.
Yes, you're right.
I think most routes are going to lead to 3 no trumps by East-West.
Look that one South has already passed. No?
Mm-hmm. This is Combesque here has passed. Pessoa has a normal 1 diamond opening. How many spades will North bid?
Well, it's Gru, isn't it, who passed?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Gru has passed, and Moss will not pass the North hand. I'm guessing.
All he's got is a queen. Come
and
on.
A jack.
And a jack. Yeah, well, I forgot.
3 spades.
That.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerability is for children. Remember, North-South are almost children by comparison to us.
8, yes, 3, no, 7.
Only 1 spade.
Two hearts forcing. Conveniently forcing.
Well, you would need to be either deliberately destructive or a sadomasochist to play 2 hearts as non-forcing, though we know there are quite a lot of them around.
Lots of people play that as non-forcing.
That doesn't mean it makes sense to do so. Okay, don't believe the auction on the screen. South passed over 2 hearts, West bid 3 clubs, not South.
You think?
I know. I see the bid on the tray. As they say in this situation, who are you going to believe, me or the evidence of your own eyes? Well, in this case...
We prefer to believe you. We prefer to believe you because even the scores are quite late. They are not updated.
So a club lead?
Yes. I mean, what else can you do? Even if you had a spade, you might not lead it.
So Declare plays small, club jack, heart to the jack and queen, club. Declare won't like it, but everything works fine for him.
Right. He knows he has 3 spades and 2 hearts, and he's just going to try and set diamonds up one way or another, isn't he? I think he'll play low from dummy at the first trick.
Yeah.
4 of clubs, 4th highest. Will North put the 8 in? I think he should. Missing King 10, 6, 5, it's right to play the 8 unless Declarer has the doubleton 10, and even then it may not cost a trick.
C'est intéressant de noter que sur la main qu'on a vue tout à l'heure, il y a l'équipe Mazurkiewicz dans le transnational. Mazurkiewicz, c'est les champions du monde à Tchéna. Ils ont perdu 1700 sur cette. C'est quand même intéressant de voir des champions du monde perdre autant. Ça vous console un peu, hein, j'espère.
So when you come back to score up minus 790 and your teammates say win 14, you say, yeah, we thought we had you covered.
Can we see who?
Yes, I will show you.
Okay.
I'll tell you the auction. You just give me 1 second.
We want the name.
None of us are German, but I believe we can all identify to a certain degree with Schadenfreude.
Yes.
Delight in the discomfort of others. In this particular case, the discomfort came for Mazurkiewicz and Yasem. 2 no-trump opening bid by North showed both minors.
No.
North could have bid 3 clubs to play, but he chose to bid. Sorry, did bid 3 clubs to play. Marian Michielsen doubled. Zeer passed. North bid 3 spades. East doubled. Zeer passed. And when you come back and hear what happens, Zeer will be the one who told you, we collected 1,700 and I passed throughout, which is true.
So who bid 3 spades?
Mazurkiewicz ran from 3 clubs to 3 spades doubled and bought a fairly poor dummy for his decision.
Yes.
But he might have been in trouble in 3 clubs doubled anyway. I'm not sure.
Alors évidemment, c'est un coup énorme, c'est un coup de 14. Et du coup, cette équipe de championne du monde qui menait largement maintenant est menée de 8 points dans la demi-finale du transnational. L'équipe Zimmermann, qui comporte les grands champions italiens, mène d'une dizaine de points. Hein, c'est pas, il n'y a rien de trop. C'est assez serré dans ce transnational.
In this room, Declara got a club lead. Club came back. Declara played a diamond towards the king, and South ducked, won the next diamond, and played a 3rd club. So South has 2 tricks in the bag, and he has 2 club winners and the Jack of Diamonds and the Queen of Hearts. But is he going to be squeezed out of some of that? Declara, meanwhile, has 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and 3 spades. So Declara has 9 winners. I think he's going to get 9. In the other room, as you'll see, Pessoa and Rosenberg bid to 3 no trumps, a diamond, a heart, 2 clubs, 3 no. Club lead, and Declara played the 9 from dummy, covered by the Jack, and North is thinking about what to do at trick 2. I suppose a heart shift might be best. Three no trumps made exactly. We'll bring you up to date with the other room in a minute. And New Zealand are 3 imps down with 10 deals to go. But they had a bad result on that last hand. I believe they played 5 diamonds doubled and down. Still, they're making a match of it. Well done them.
Yes, that's true. C'est sympathique que les Néo-Zélandais se retrouvent éventuellement pour la médaille de bronze. Je dois dire que c'est une nation, un grand pays géographique, mais une petite population de quelques millions d'habitants, avec en fait un nombre de membres à la fédération de bridge qui est assez important. Proportionnellement, c'est une des nations qui a le plus grand nombre de bridgeurs. Très intéressant, environ presque 20 000 licenciés pour une population de, je crois, maintenant 6-7 millions, énorme.
As Jose says, but didn't actually specify, we believe there are many more sheep in New Zealand than there are people, but none of them are particularly good bridge players, we understand. They have tried, because it's very difficult to get a game in some of the more remote parts of New Zealand, but they still have trouble counting, which is surprising, because you would have thought counting sheep was something that we would all understand. Two clubs, precision style, north-south play precision non-vulnerable, 2 diamonds relays, and I don't know whether they play 2 hearts as natural or an artificial response here.
Les seniors vont aussi terminer ce soir, et dans le Dorsey Trophy, on s'aperçoit que, bon, je crois que le match a l'air d'être maintenant très largement gagné par l'équipe américaine, qui va donc à nouveau remporter un titre de champion du monde, et cette fois dans la catégorie senior. Mais bon, ils ont une avance assez confortable de l'ordre de presque 40. Et c'est... Enfin non, 33.
The US senior team, which leads by 33, includes
33, yes.
Berkowitz and Sontek, who I believe may be playing their last event together as a partnership. David Berkowitz is now playing with the ever-young Bob Hammond, and Alan Sontag with Jimmy Kane.
New partnership.
Well, actually back to a very old partnership. Alan and Jimmy, when they both lived in New York, which is some while ago because Alan Sontag moved to Washington 20 years ago perhaps, they would play together regularly at that point, and they're old friends. Anyway, we see in the previous board they're still playing 3 no trumps. If we get any further behind, we may switch back, but this auction could still keep going for a while, I think. To make 4 hearts, when you play it from the north seat, you'll have to guess trumps. Of course, it's much more natural to play it from the south seat, but even then, a diamond lead and spade switch could embarrass you.
You can see in the Transnational, Zimmerman went down in 3-no trumps.
And now they are
And Jinshu made 4
dead
hearts.
now. Maintenant, c'est un match qui s'est resserré aussi énormément, 53 partout, si je puis dire. Bon.
Even better looking at Bulgaria 420 in our Bermuda Bowl match. But we have, I think, 3 matches still going in the Bermuda, the Venice, and the Dorsey, and the biggest margin is 33. Even when you include in the transnationals on their last set, so very exciting finish. We hope. We've reached 4 hearts by North. If East leads a spade, the defender should cash their 3 tricks pretty quickly, and then I don't see any reason for declarer to get this right.
No, particularly since West never bid.
Yep.
It's more difficult to bid when they open 2 clubs.
Indeed.
I'm sure 1 club, 1 heart would tempt West to bid a spade, and then you can understand why South would like to be declarer, protecting his King-Jack third. Now, if Lorenzino continues spade and a spade, declarer will probably discard his diamond. Is that enough then? Cross-ruffing?
Can West read the position in spades at trick 1?
I don't think
10
so.
would be consistent with 10 doubleton.
Yes.
Seen Lorenzini in almost exactly this position earlier on in the match, misread an honor lead from his partner. So this is a tricky position for West.
If he returns a diamond, East will believe that is a singleton.
No. I mean, you could cash the ace of spades and play a diamond. But
yeah,
because if declarer roughs the ace of spades, he probably still has a diamond to lose. How are you going to get 3 tricks on the hand, though? You need a trump trick and a ruff, which is almost impossible. East followed, I believe, with the 9 of spades. And that's the right thing to do for East to do, and West did shift to a diamond. Well done. And declarer will misguess trumps, I'm sure. Although if he plays a 3rd round of diamonds, we know West would not rough in, don't we? Could declarer cash the ace-king of clubs? That would look silly if West had the singleton club. So declarer still has a chance, doesn't he? He might play a diamond, he might play ace-king of clubs. If he plays ace-king of clubs, whether he discards or roughs in, declarer would probably get the trumps right. Bulgaria did pick up a swing on the previous hand where New Zealand had gone down in 5 diamonds rather than making 3 no trumps. So 9 swing out in each room. Sorry, a 200 out in each room. 5 diamonds doubled down 1 was a terrible result when you could make 3-no, but in the other room, Cornell and Bach had bought the hand undoubled in 2 spades down 200 for a great result.
What has happened now? How did he play? No, he missed.
Yes, I think he missed.
He misguessed trumps. He played them at once, and a normal result, but definitely a possible pickup for France. Kiko or Julien, can we switch tables again? I think we've just got too far in front here. Thank you. We're watching 3-no trumps, and I have the feeling Michael Rosenberg is in some trouble in this contract. He misguessed the clubs because he went up with the ace on the second round. Maybe he can still recover. The play went club to the 9 and jack, and North thought for a long while and shifted to the 7 of hearts. Declara won it and laid down the king of diamonds. South won it and played a second club. Declara went up with the ace and played a spade, which went to the queen and ace. And now to make the hand, Declara must cash the king of hearts, apparently, which is far from obvious.
Combo, go in with the queen.
Yes.
That's very good.
Queen of spades, a great play
Cuts the
by North,
communications.
stopping Declara playing a spade to the jack to put a diamond through. And in this position, deep finesse tells me that Declara must cash the king of hearts. If he doesn't, he's going to go down. King of hearts, perhaps pitching the king of spades from dummy.
Yes, and
Guessing the diamond.
actually, he knows the diamonds.
Yep.
Right now, but isn't on those spades, won't South be squeezed?
He has played the king of hearts.
Yeah.
Now, if South unblocks the queen, the jack is good. If he doesn't unblock the queen,
What does he do on the two next spades?
Right. So Declara is going to pitch the king of spades from dummy and cash 2 spades, and then get a squeeze end play on South one way or another. Is the idea, I guess. A triple squeeze on South.
Yes, here goes the king.
South can't pitch a diamond. 2 diamonds, I'm sorry. He can pitch 1 but not 2. And if he pitches a diamond and a club, Declara takes a diamond finesse, exits with a club, and South gets end played to give him diamonds at the end. So Michael Rosenberg could just have taken the club finesse, of course, earlier on in the hand. That would have been an easy way to make 9 tricks. But why not play for a triple squeeze instead?
It's brighter.
Yeah. More exciting for the bulletin.
Yeah. Triple squeeze, ça n'arrive quand même pas tous les jours. Ce qu'il est en train de faire là.
Pepsi, you'll notice, had only just started the book that he's reading at the beginning of this match. He's almost finished it now, and we believe it's 570 pages of closely packed Polish script. I know Chip Martell used to bring a book to the table when playing with Lou Stansby. It always seems unfair to me that as dummy you're allowed not to have to suffer your partner playing the hand.
Well, Pepsi's book, if you didn't know, is in Polish and contains their system.
No, but I'm a little bit annoyed to say that, but normally, and maybe you know that, apparently the law 74 forbids that kind of...
Yes, but nobody understands Polish anyway.
No, but I mean, I'm not so sure that, and to be honest, I told him this morning, I'm not so sure that it's a good image for bridge and neither a good image for himself. Anyway, I said what I had to say now.
Right.
Yeah.
Combescure trying to decide whether to give up the Queen of Hearts, hoping his partner has the Jack.
Yes.
She has done. I think that's the right thing to do. Now Declare is going to cash his Jack 9 of Hearts
and
squeeze him again.
And 3.
Oh, the 3's good too.
Yeah, because...
Right. And a diamond finesse as well. Will he remember the 3 is good? Well, both opponents will show out on the 9, so that's a good clue. Actually finishing up as over trick imps to USA. Hard work. 4 imps the margin. So here we saw this board played, if you remember, in 4 hearts.
Everybody, I'm here with Simon, the secretary of the WBF. So Simon, the girls decided to give up before the last set, all the girls. So can you tell us something about
the women?
Girls, they're still girls to me. That's not a call. So
China is the new world champion in the Venice Cup. They won by 100 match points against England. And England give up the last round, they withdraw, so because they decided that 100 match points was too much. We can see
these are the Swedish who came third.
Yes, they won the bronze. The Swedish girls won the bronze medal, and here the Chinese.
The Swedish girl did an amazing job as well, and Sweden did an amazing job because they are leading also in the seniors.
Yes, I guess they were the average age of the team was one of the
lowest
in the championship. But I'm really happy for my friend Wenfei Wang, who won this Venice Cup after some silver medal. So really
they deserved it after a while.
They are always at the top level. They're always in the top 4 in the ranking. Really, the Chinese are really good in the women championship.
And have you seen in the Bermuda Bowl what's going on?
In the Bermuda Bowl,
the Kiwis are back.
Yes, we are. The Kiwis are back. They are fighting for the bronze medal against Bulgaria.
That's what you get when you don't give up. It's like. And Sandra was saying to me, because she plays volleyball, and she said that usually when you have 3 sets, the one who wins the second set is the favorite one to win the final game.
Follow this rule, we follow this superstition.
Well, it's true, especially if you were 100 points behind and now you're back, you can make it. So you're pumped to play the next round, which is quite good.
Do we want to give some updates about the other tables?
Sure.
So in the main table, in the Bermuda Bowl, France is leading by 4 in this moment against USA2, which is winning the set by 9 match points, 24-15. While in the senior final, USA2 is leading by 21 in this moment, while in the playoff for the bronze medal is already over because Sweden won, because India withdrew because
before the last match.
Before the last round, because they were losing by more than 70 match points.
What's going on in the transnational? You know.
The transnational, we have the first semi-final, the Polish team by Mazurkiewicz against Percy, which is the team with Zia, Marion Mikkelsen, Andrew Robson, David Gold, Anita Sinclair, and Peter Crouch. And in this moment, Mazurkiewicz is leading by 8. While in the other team, in the other match,
it's so close, the other one.
Yeah, it's only Zimmerman is leading only by 1 against Jin Suo, a Chinese team, I guess, formed also by Polish player. And as I guess you know that in the Zimmerman team, in this moment, Lauria Versace made their debut. And in this moment, Helgemo is playing with Frank Morton. Okay, so
kind of
Mr.
new pair.
Zimmer, yes, mix the cards in the table.
Oh, good.
But today we receive the nice visit of the guys delegation from Lausanne, Mr. Philippe Geisbühler and Matteo Vallini.
Yeah, I got to talk with them a while.
If you want, we can.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Watch the interview with them.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Philippe, Head of Administration of the GAIF. So what are your first impressions of this bridge championship?
So first of all, I have to say I'm very much impressed of the size of the event, how many athletes, how many passionate people work all together here to this achievement. And I have to say I did not expect such a big venue, such a big setup for a Bridge World Championship. I'm very pleased to see how professionally this has been organized. The hospitality, everything, the athletes are taken very well care of, and I think it's really a very good example of what can be achieved in a big size sporting event.
And can you say us something more of which are the goals of your organizations?
So GAIFS, being the Global Association of International Sports Federation, has in a global goal to promote sport on a world level. Meaning we have a lot of federation members and we try to help them to grow, try to help them to increase to develop their strategic plans and in the goal to grow as a sport in general. Yeah.
And can you say something to us about the relationship between the World Bridge Federation and the GAIF?
So the World Bridge Federation has been a member for many years now, and we are very happy to see their constant growing over the years. We are very happy. We have a good collaboration also with President Rona. They're every year supporting us in the convention, in the different general assemblies and everything. And we hope also with our sport, doping-free sport unit, we collaborated actively in some competition testings in the field of anti-doping that we always try to further in the different federations. So between the World Bridge Federation and Sport GAIF, we always had a very good collaboration also on that level.
Thank you very much for being with us and for your great job.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Here we go.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet them today. I bring them around the venue. I show them all the features of the organizing of bridge event, such a big event. And so I bring them to the main office, to the duplication room, to the booths, to the BBA booths, to the.
They were actually quite surprised of how much work we do and how is it
the people
going.
Involved,
yeah.
The size of the venue. I mean, they were really impressed from of our organization. So
well, their job is a very important one also for the doping thing that they are dealing with. It's like a great job. So
yes,
it's a pleasure to have them around. So we give back the line to the viewgraph.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for the last sports.
The sixth round of the Bermuda Bowl.
Yes, exactly.
But remember that tomorrow they will play other 2 rounds. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. The Kiwi have a long way. The Bulgarian as well have to defend their bronze medal.
Today.
And
the bronze medal will finish today.
And France and USA, they still have a long fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
In one room or the other.
Yeah, because he guessed the Queen of Hearts already, but not to play diamond the right time. Il avait bien deviné la dame de cœur troisième, il avait bien pris son coup, mais il fallait qu'il joue carreau avant pour que le défenseur ne soit pas tenté de plonger de l'as. Enfin, c'est des coups très difficiles, mais vous voyez qu'effectivement, dans l'ouverture de deux a facilité la localisation de la dame de cœur, mais après, il n'y avait pas assez de levée.
A good restrained auction by East-West here. After the one hard opening bid by East, South doubled rather than bidding a no trump. And East-West came to stop in two hearts, where they made 110, presumably some element of safety play along the line. I guess if you're higher, you can do better. In Bulgaria and New Zealand, the Bulgarian South overcalled a no trump over a heart was doubled and set 500, as were both tables in USA, Italy. So perhaps that plus 110 is a two-edged sword. South has bid, I believe, one no trump, and he's about to get doubled. And we might have a new leader at the end of this board.
Yep, push Bulgaria, New Zealand.
Okay. Does this mean that South earned his swing by not bidding a no trump? Remember, North-South are playing a light opening bid system, so maybe South knew that he wasn't going to buy 10 high card points. That makes it a lot more attractive to double rather than bid a no trump, doesn't it, Pio? If you know that your partner will open every 10 count, your side doesn't rate to be able to make 3 no trumps on high cards.
Yeah. Fact is, even if you double, I don't think you're likely to get a lot of points. You get doubled in everything. You lose three spades, a couple of diamonds, a couple of hearts, and a club. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it?
Malheureusement, les Français vont perdre 9 points, je crois, si on la donne, et vont maintenant être menés de 5. Je ne vois pas qu'ils puissent faire plus que 4 levées, donc faire 3 de chute, 500. Ah, ça c'est une bonne nouvelle. C'est bien, moi je suis mal placé là.
Yeah, with the club lead, you have time to establish your diamond.
Ça c'est une bonne nouvelle parce que dans tous les autres matchs, pratiquement, ils ont tous perdu 500. Lui, il va perdre que 300, pas mal. Donc, comment? Non, non, pas du tout. Pardon? Non, les Français ont gagné 2 cœurs. Non, c'est bien. 180, c'est seulement 4, je crois. Voilà, exactement. C'est une bonne nouvelle, cette histoire. C'est pas du... Non, c'est... S'ils perdent 300, c'est 190, je crois que c'est 5. Eh bien oui, 300 moins 110. 190, c'est 5. Voilà. Donc en fait, il va y avoir un new leader, mais de 1.
So it's South on lead. He can exit in clubs or spades and collect a heart at the end. He could lead a low heart towards dummy and pick up 2 tricks in the ending if the singleton was the 10. But if it was the king or queen, West would claim the rest.
Ah oui, tire ton as, hein. C'est ok, c'est bon. Ok.
Coward.
That's a short. To claim 2 down, no?
Okay, on we go. New leader.
By 1. Very big margin.
Closed room. 3 diamonds down 2 plus 200 to France. No trump opening bid by West. Looks like a penalty double, and North escaped to 3 clubs after his partner doubled for takeout, and for some reason or other, South bid 3 diamonds. Maybe thinking they were playing transfers here? 3 diamonds might have got out for down 1. Meanwhile, here East-West have stopped in 2 hearts because North, who might have doubled 2 hearts for takeout, has passed throughout. Unless de Clara misguesses the spades, I think he'll make 110 and we'll have a new leader.
En fait, j'avoue que j'ai assisté à quasiment tous les championnats du monde depuis 1978. J'ai eu de très belles finales. Celle-ci est une très très belle affiche en France, États-Unis, c'est formidable, notamment en France. Néanmoins, là, c'est un match où on a échangé beaucoup de points quand même. 370 en bon, presque 96 donnes, c'est un petit peu beaucoup.
So, Jose, yes, the statistics that I read about the number of imps changing hands was in a typical match between 2 equal teams. You might expect 4.5 imps aboard, and here we've played 90 boards and about 4.5 imps aboard. It's almost exactly on target.
But if you remember 90-80, same USA against France, and the match was by far lower.
Yeah.
Well, I
think Edgar Kaplan wrote about that a good match, a tough match, would be just a couple of imps per board.
Yeah.
4 sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I know if you only concede 2 imps aboard, you can consider yourself unlucky if you lose a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. No, nevertheless, it's a very good match. Of course, it all depends on the hands also. If you have many hands, slam hands or things like that, or bidding at the 5th level, of course, it's... In any event, we can notice also that it's an interesting match in between 2 young teams in a way, because you have young people in both teams. On a des jeunes dans les 2 équipes, et ça c'est très très intéressant. En fait, des gens qui ont 30 ans, c'est magnifique.
Yes, we're happy to see as many young players around as possible. France lead by 2. Closed room, they played 3 diamonds after a strong no-trump and transfer. 3 diamonds was very much the right decision by West. You can make 9 or 10 tricks in diamonds, but you can't make 1 no-trump if the cards don't behave for you. I guess you can scramble home 7 tricks when diamonds break. They made 10 tricks. Italy against USA in the final of the Dorsey Trophy. The margin is down to 16, and they've compared 11 boards. One no trump by South, 10 to 12, but more often it seems 9 than 12. See whether South balances with a takeout double, having a full 9 count for his bid. No. How cowardly.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they're playing 2 diamonds after East doubled a no trump and West ran to 2 diamonds. Defenders can take 4 tricks and save an imp, but after a spade lead, it's up to de Clara to play for 10, I think.
In the transnational, Zimmerman just took the lead by 6, and Jin Shuo took back 2 of those. So the difference is 4 with 2 boards to play.
Okay.
Bien sûr, Kevin the Polish lead now a little bit more, 30.
With 3 boards to go, Percy is up against it. Down 13 to Poland. But no swing there. And another plus score for France. Always good news when you collect vulnerable under tricks on the part score deals. Looks like South competed to 3 diamonds, hoping to buy more in shape than he did. Was that passed out?
What?
Passed out. 5 imps, easy way for France to pick up a swing. Let's try and do that again. Closed room, France are playing 4 spades after North showed a club heart to suitor. North has not yet led. If he leads a heart, defenders can take ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, a ruff, and a club. So the question is whether North is going to do something adventurous on opening lead. Same start here. Now in the other room, East bid 2 diamonds over a no trump, concealing his 3-card spade suit for the time being. Double of a no trump would probably have been a good hand. I wonder whether Michael Rosenberg will double instead of bidding 2 diamonds. Maybe that would be penalties for him. Two diamonds by North to show hearts and clubs, and presumably 2 hearts is a 3-card spade raise.
So how high will Combescure bid his clubs or hearts?
It's a good question, because look what happened in the other room. South bid hearts to get the heart lead, and now the defenders actually have a shot to beat 4 spades. On a club lead, you'd make 4 spades easily enough, I think. Actually, maybe not. If you draw trumps, maybe you have 2 clubs and 2 red aces to lose. Maybe you can't make it on any defense. New Zealand did make 4 spades on the lead of the ace of clubs. They could still have beaten it on a heart shift, but they didn't.
Problem with the heart shift is that Declare puts up the king. And South might believe that partner has the queen.
Yes, but if you cash the ace of diamonds, you probably won't be in any doubt as to what to do after that.
Very, very true.
USA against Italy. Italy in the Dorsey Trophy played 5 clubs doubled.
Losing 2 spades and 2 hearts, I suppose.
Okay, the partnership are in agreement. 4 spades made in the closed room. The defenders did not get their diamond rough. The defenders led a heart to the king and ace, and declarer at trick 2 played back a heart, and that was fatal. Maybe not inspired defense by South. Let's be charitable. Very uninspired defense by South. North jumped to 4 hearts and now is sacrificing in 5 clubs. Well done by West to double. It wouldn't have been so easy for East if 5 clubs had come back to him. Five clubs doubled it is. What's West going to lead? Ace of spades or a diamond?
Diamond.
Okay.
I peaked.
Yep. Declarer can't avoid 4 losers in the majors, I think. And 3 more imps to France.
Yeah.
3 imps doesn't mean a lot, but when it turns 7 into 10, somehow seems a little more significant.
3 points sur la donne, parce qu'ils vont perdre 500 contre 620.
USA against Italy. We're a little behind in one of the 2 rooms. Obviously, board 11 just went in, and USA's lead is up to 31, with what looks to be a good position for USA here. Even if you let through 4 spades, you only lose 3 imps. If you beat it, you gain 12. Declarer guess the clubs. He's going to try for an end play, perhaps. If he roughs a diamond, plays a heart to the ace, roughs a diamond, draws the trump, and gets out with a heart, maybe somebody would do something nice for him.
Can't avoid to lose 4. Now the Chinese lead now by 10 against Demon.
Ah. Let's also check up on Bulgaria and New Zealand. where we're looking at a 14-imp lead for Bulgaria and a good result for New Zealand. If they can beat 4 spades, it will come down to the last 3 hands with Bulgaria having a 2-imp lead or so. Watch this space.
There is only one board to go in the Zimmerman match, and now.
Yes, one board to go. Zimmerman needs to pick up 10 to come back. Percy, meanwhile, 12 imps down to Mazurkiewicz with 2 to go.
Là, ce serait presque une grande surprise que l'équipe Zimmerman perde. Enfin, ne joue pas la finale parce qu'il est très habitué à la victoire dans cette épreuve. Dans le transnational, je crois qu'il a dû en gagner déjà 3 au moins, si ma mémoire est bonne.
Winning the transnational is a great achievement, but to qualify for the transnational, you have to not qualify for the Bermuda Bowl.
No, from time to time, no.
Not always.
It's a good consideration, except that from time to time, some very good team who can say that if they were not qualified in their own country or in their own zone.
Very true. There are plenty of very good teams in that position. Okay, we're still waiting for developments on Bulgaria and New Zealand. We'll keep you posted as to. Oh, West had better unblock the Queen of Hearts, otherwise he's going to get out for down 1. A missed opportunity for West and East, and a bigger pickup for France. The 10 of Hearts covered by Jack and Ace, and West did not unblock the Queen, and then got end played. Closed room, north-south playing a 4-2 spade fit. 2 diamonds showed diamonds and a major. 2 hearts asked for the major. 2 spades showed it. One no trump, the final contract. South will lead a low heart. What's Declarer going to do? Not many attractive options. I guess he'll play Ace and Queen of diamonds for want of anything better to do. I don't think he's going to put the 9 of hearts in from dummy, but if he does, he'll be happy with the result. I think it looks normal to play low to me.
Queen of diamonds. It's good. South can get 2 heart tricks, that's all.
You think Ace of diamonds, Queen of diamonds, or would you lead the Jack of diamonds from hand first?
Queen. I would lead the Queen.
Okay.
That's what he does.
And will North win and play a spade rather than play back a heart? I would think so.
Yes, what would you think?
I would think North would play a spade back at this point, not a heart. In the contract of 2 spades, defenders led a trump at the first trick, so declarer won the jack and gave up a spade. East shifted to the queen of diamonds, letting declarer win the king. He played a heart to the jack and ace, and a club to the queen and king. So now the defenders cashed out their diamonds and played a second heart, and declarer finessed. So
Whoops.
2 spades is losing a heart trick, 3 diamonds, a club, and 2 spades. So it's probably going to be a couple down. Two down, good result for France again. 2 spades down, 2 in the other room.
Yeah, but he's going to make one no trump.
1 no trump here will make 1 heart trick, 3 diamonds, and a spade, and declarer will surely collect 1 more trick in the ending, whatever the defense do, to flatten the board.
In the transnational, it looks like Zimmermann has lost by 6.
And I don't think 13 imps is very likely on the last hand, so Mazurkovic is well placed
to beat Percy.
Yep. But a really close match still, Bulgaria and New Zealand, they're still bidding on their way to 4 spades. Bulgaria, which we can beat on a rough, but that's not to say that we will. Oh, declarer didn't cash the diamonds off. He exited with a heart at once. I'm not sure that was a good idea. The defenders now can exit in diamonds and force declarer to break the black suits, although the cards lie in such a way that he should succeed. I'm not sure it was a good idea.
I don't think it's tempting to play a down back. Well, cashing a heart, of course, first.
Yep.
Then North has to give up something. Oh, he didn't cash the
He didn't cash the winner, so now declarer is certainly going to make 7.
Is he?
Well, 3 diamonds, 1 heart, 2 spades. Isn't North going to get M played to lead a club at the end?
Yeah.
When South did not clear hearts, or at least cash the ace of hearts, I wonder what Michael Rosenberg thinks his club suit is.
Now he can actually exit with any card. King of clubs, small spade.
Yes. If South has pitched his hearts, there's no possibility of how could you employ him? Could you play defenders might be able to take on a bad day a heart, two clubs and two spades. If South has both the ace and queen of clubs, you should play a club up now.
Oh.
Okay, so De Clara played for the ace of clubs on his right and made 90. And I'm afraid that the New Zealanders let through four spades in the same way that we saw Grew and Moss do so, so that's going to be a flat board, and New Zealand will still be 14 down with 4 to go. Heart lead on the three hand where you had a diamond ruff, the defenders won it and played back a heart rather than taking their ruff. So at this point, 16 imp lead for France. 4 hearts, the contract on this board in the other room. Natural sequence vulnerable for north-south. The one spade response, I think, is natural. I don't think they switch a spade and a no trump, but they could do. In any event, probably didn't influence the auction that much. In 4 hearts, I guess you play a spade to the queen and pitch your club loser on the spades.
I suppose you make that way, even if you lose a couple of heart tricks.
In the other room, this is the room we're watching, diamond lead to the ace, spade to the king, spade back, De Clara played the king of diamonds, East ruffed, De Clara over ruffed, cash the ace of spades to pitch a club, and he's going to play ace king of clubs and ruff a club. And now I think he'll just lose 1 trump trick and make 5.
It's a potential win for New Zealand since Bulgaria went down in 3 no trumps.
True. Again, that could tighten up our match. In the one remaining senior match, USA lead by 46 over Italy.
Hello everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Here we are again with Fernando, and the 3 main events are almost finished, and also the transnational is up to the end, because we already know the 2 teams that are in final. Of course, we start as usual with Bermuda Bowl, and okay, we are. You see, let's start from the final for the third place that is ended. As you can see, well, it's not ended because there are 4 boards to go, and
but
so
4 boards to go today.
Today, for them,
tomorrow.
No, for them is finished today. For the third place,
I
but with 4 boards to go, there's just 14 points, so we can surely 16 halfway. Okay, no, 18.
No, 17.
How can
no problem.
Okay, no problem. But pair and pair can be unpaired, and so. Anyway,
New Zealand have a very good set.
A very good set,
but was not enough.
No, and as I said before, not discussing about number. In 4 boards, 14 points. Because this is what they have. 14 points can be recovered very, very easily. I mean, and New Zealand has proved that is able to do that. So we are sorry we cannot. Okay, here we are. You see, they
have 4
they have
board without comparison.
4 board without comparison. So we cannot see yet which will be the bronze medal in this championship. But we can, and of course we cannot see with the gold medal, because that match between France.
We need to wait for tomorrow. But for the first place, I was watching that the last 4 boards are very good boards for New Zealand. Can we see the yes?
No, not this. Okay, this is much. So they made 4 spades.
Here New Zealand is north, east-west.
East-west. They made 4 spades that they went 1 down into spades that. They defeat 3 no trumps, and they made 2 hearts. Yes, this is a score in which you can recover 14 points. Yeah. And New Zealand has made us think that they can do that. But let's go back to the main match between France and
USA2.
And USA2. This is one of the most equilibrated match I ever see in Bermuda Bowl.
In a final.
In a final of Bermuda Bowl. Now France is ahead of 17 with still 3 boards to play. But this will go like this until the end.
It's very, very close.
Yes. So let's see what's happened in the
Venice Cup.
In Venice Cup. Okay, in here we already know. England gave up. They didn't play it. 99 points are really too many to recover. Meanwhile, after 16, I see that Poland. Also Poland gave up. They didn't play.
This is strange because
this is really strange. 26 points. Maybe they were really very, very tired and they couldn't play.
Incredible.
But I didn't expect that, because then Polish team usually fight until the end.
Yes.
Anyway, they didn't play, so Sweden is bronze medal. We can tell you all the podium here: China gold, England silver, and Sweden bronze medal. Okay.
Can we see the Dorsey Trophy, Sandra?
Well, this is the other one.
We make a jump to the transnational. Okay, Sandra, okay.
Okay, we can. Well, the transnational.
Mazurkiewicz are defeating C.
Yes. Okay, let's just wait for a second, and let's see. Anyway, in Dorsey Trophy, I think that Italy had lost the chance to win the world title because
the other team played better.
The other team played better, but
That's
this
it.
is absolutely okay. Let's not even look at this result, but still Italy is about 20 points back. So just with 2 birds, two balls to go.
But in this step they lost 32 inch. So
they recovered. I know that they recovered, but for sure we can also in this case we can say that USA2 are gold medal, Italy is a silver medal, and
that is a very good result for
very
Italy.
good result. I wouldn't expect it. And Sweden is
the
bronze medal since yesterday because China,
India
gave up after first
withdraw the match.
Withdraw the match of the first segment of today.
Sandra, can we see the transnational now?
Okay, this is
Mazurkiewicz that we were talking about.
But
a lot of great Polish master.
Yes.
Defeats the great.
Would you say this is a surprise? Not so much.
No. They have was a match that all of both teams can we win, can we lose.
Oh, okay. Now this is final result. This is final result. So Mazurkiewicz won by.
Are in the final.
Are in the final against. This is the real surprise. Against Yan Shu. Jin Shu. Well, I say it's a surprise because I don't think there is a team that is favorite against Zimmerman.
Well, but Zimmerman have a problem with one of his player that
one of the best player,
yes,
Ernest.
And they start to change pair every match, so it's not the ideal to play a tournament at this level.
And
no? In the last match, I saw El Gemo go to the playing area with Mouton.
Yes, they
never played together before. So.
They never played together, and let's just say between me and you, I never saw him alive in 16 board. Versace Loria paying 1,100 and then 800 in the same segment. Maybe this was the destiny, not to win this.
Yes, maybe it's not your tournament and need to wait the next.
Okay. Anyway, I think we are going to see a final very interesting. Also,
of course. But I think that the Polish players are favorite.
I think so. Also, if I must admit that I don't know well the players of the other team, but I know very well the one of the Polish team, and they are for sure favorite. And what else? France.
And then the final of the Bermuda Bowl still continue tomorrow with 48 boards, so we can show tomorrow.
I think 32 boards, I think.
32?
Yes, two segments of 16. I think so. Okay.
Well, it's a show.
Okay, yes. And before leave the show, I'm Fernando. I think you agree with me that we must thank all our spectators. That
but
there are many.
Before you're grateful, I want to ask you something, Alberto.
Yeah.
Do you think that the last two segments, the cards have different weight in the hands? The cards have different weight.
Yes, for sure they have. For sure they, even for very, very experienced player. I think so. Because when you are just very close and you know that you could pass to the history of bridge.
You are a battery of adrenaline.
Yeah, for sure. And so, we... yes.
I interrupt.
No. You made a very, very interesting question, and I agree with you that they really wait more.
So tomorrow we can see how is the team for that have more nervous.
Okay, but as this is just we have another transmission just tomorrow. Yes. I think that we should start now to thank all the spectators. There were thousands and thousands, I have heard, and to say to all people who wrote us that we were very happy for this, and we thanks you all, and we say goodbye to tomorrow.
Yes, thank you to everybody to follow us, and we wait you tomorrow at the same hour, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Thank you.
So,
bye.
Until tomorrow.
Bye.